Hey guys, I'm sorry I've been missing in action again. Just so much going on with the pregnancy, having to go to a lot of doctor visits, and plus on top of that working and having back trouble, caught a cold, still getting over the cold. So yeah, just things have been kind of hectic around here, but that's just part of it. So I'm sorry I haven't even been watching your videos yet, guys. I am so behind, it's not even funny. So I've been really slacking when it comes to watching your videos and responding to you, and I apologize for that, but hopefully I can get around to it eventually. I'm surprised I'm able to do this today, but we'll start off with the Phormictopus cancerides, the Haitian brown bird eater. They're probably going to be pretty hungry for the ones that are not in pre-molt because I haven't fed them in probably close to a month. Well, did you see that? That Phormictopus cancerides was not a happy camper at first. And then he or she realized, oh, wait a minute, that's food. Yeah, this one's going to be a little stinker. Just wait till it gets big. Yeah, it's going to be a no-nonsense tarantula for sure. I'm not going to touch this one. You can forget that. Alright, well, good attack. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Here's my Brachypelma Smithy, the Peruvian pink rump. This one's usually hungry unless it's in pre-molt, so let's give it a go. Look at those colors and that bald butt. Yeah, this one likes to flick hairs like there's no tomorrow. Just like my Baboon. All I have to do is just the slightest thing to get it annoyed at me. And it's a beauty. A good eater too. Cool. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Here's my Acanthoscurria chacona, the Bolivian salmon pink. Usually hungry. Let's see if she would like a worm today. She got startled. Come on out so we can see you. And don't get mean. Just trying to get you to eat. Is she due for a molt maybe? It's been quite a while. I don't think she's interested. Usually if she's not interested, she's yeah, I can't see her too well, but it does indeed look like her abdomen is quite dark. Although it's a little hard to tell because her butt's already pretty dark. And here, you want that? No, you're just mad now. Yeah, that's what she does. That's how she rolls. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Just wanted to make sure you weren't startled there. Okay. Oh, they're so cute when they do that. What? I was just trying to feed you. Alright, you can go back to your business and we'll move on to the next one. Alright. And here's my lovely Lothario Fasciata, the Mysore ornamental. Let's see if she would like to eat today. Okay, I didn't mean to. Come on. Well, I guess that's a no. And she's not one that I'm going to pressure. No, thank you. I don't want to get bitten by this. All right. That's 2 in a row who don't want to eat. Well, she's beautiful to look at nonetheless, isn't she? She's gorgeous. All right, let's move on to the next one. Here's my lovely lady. This is my Brachypelma avopilosum, a Honduran curly hair, the larger one of the two that I own. Let's see. These worms aren't very fat. Need fat worms for fat teas, don't we? Well, there's one that's a good size. Yeah, there you go. You like that, huh? Isn't she gorgeous? Not the most colorful tea in the world, but man, look at that shiny carapace. And those curly hairs, they just crack me up. I think these are the cuddly looking spiders. Yeah, she's doing great. She's one of my favorites. I got her when she was just a little bitty thing. I think I bought her when she was just a ½ inch, I think. Inch to a ½ inch, something like that. Now look at her. Yeah. Atta girl. You enjoy that. Alright, next. Here's my Brachypelma bomi, Mexican fire leg. Would you like to eat? Yes, no, maybe? Thinking about it. I guess that's a yes. Aren't they cute? Man, I just can't get over those orange legs. They're so beautiful. My favorite brachy for sure. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Here is my Ceratojaris marshalli, the unicorn horned baboon, or straight horned baboon. Doing great. It has taken food on camera before. Isn't he cute? Just a little bitty thing. Too little to have a horn right now. I can't wait to see it grow. Alright, well, apparently, let's see, hold on. Okay, not interested. Alright, well, we'll check on it later. Alright, next. Here's my larger Brachypelma Smithy, the Mexican red knee. Let's see if he'd like a super. not interested. A beautiful tea though. Abdomen sure is looking big and dark, but the colors aren't quite faded enough yet. So maybe in the earlier stages of pre-molt. It has been a while. All right, let's move on to the next one. Here's my Paraphase parvula. They each lay in gold. Let's see. I keep wondering when this one's going to molt next. Looking for a smaller superworm. Well, that was too, and of course now that I'm looking for the small ones is when I can't find them. I see plenty of large ones. Let's try this one on. We'll test it out and see. It might be too large. It's borderline. I think he could take it, but it would be a little bit of a challenge. I don't know. I don't feel too comfortable giving that one a superworm that size. I think it's borderline, but more on the heavier side. This is one I keep expecting to molt, but it hasn't yet. Colors aren't really fading quite yet, but the abdomen is a bit on the large size considering it hasn't eaten a whole lot. So I think what I'll do is I'll just check on this one later and see what's going on. See if it ate. It's beautiful. Also, with my experience, teas that are in pre-molt aren't as active. And normally this one would probably be trying to escape. So I'll keep an eye on this one and take the cricket out if it still hasn't eaten it. Alright, gave it some water, so you're good to go. Alright, next. Well, just like in the last video, my Brachypelma vagans, the Mexican Redrump, is hiding in her cave. Maybe I can get her out this time. Come on, don't you want that? No? Yeah? And she's interested. But she might, yeah, she got it. She's been shy about taking food on camera here lately. But she got it, so very good. Alright, next. Here's my 9-dew Colorado Velocis, the Brazilian black and white. Oh yeah, this one's hungry. Awesome. Alright, next. This is my Acanthoscurria Colada, the giant white knee. I will not be feeding this one today because it is in heavy pre-molt. So I'm just going to give this one some water and we'll move on to the next one. See how dark and swollen that abdomen is? It's been in pre-molt for a while, so I think it's imminent. Alright, next. Well, there's the butt end of my Lothario Fasciata, the Sri Lankan ornamental. Let's see if maybe if I put a cricket in there, it will get active. Hold on a sec. Just a little bitty thing, about an inch. I think it's spooked. He was running around like crazy when I opened up the container. There, I put another one in there. Okay, I'll give this one water and we'll move on. Here's my Maraca cabocla, the Brazilian Redhead. I'm wondering if this one is going to be in pre-molt. But I'm going to offer it a cricket anyway and see if it wants to eat. Because the colors look a little bit faded here. And I've had it for a while now, so it hasn't molted in my care yet. But the as you can see, the abdomen is not quite dark enough yet, but it's bare and swollen. And food has just been denied. So I'll just leave it in there and check on it later in case the tea's just being shy. Alright, next. Surprisingly, we're not having a lot of teas feed in this video. I suspect just a lot of teas are in pre-molt, because it's been about a month since they've eaten last. So we'll attempt to feed the Acanthoscurria brocklehursti, the Brazilian Whitebanded, and see if this one will come out of his cave and eat this worm here. I think it's, yeah, this one's a male. Not mature yet. I suspect that this one could be in pre-molt too, because it usually likes to hang out, but it's in its cave. So, all right. Well, sorry you didn't get to see this one, but you know he's doing fine. All right, let's move on to the next one. Here's my Brachypelma Smithy, the Chinese fawn, out and about. A beetle is over there, so evidently he's not interested in the beetle. But it does look like a boy. I believe I see bulbous pedipalps, and I do not see an epigastric furrow. I always have trouble saying that word. Let's just say furrow. In fact, just now his hooks have, his pedipalps have come out. See that? I wonder if he's thinking about making a sperm web, because he hasn't made one yet. I think that's what he was about to do. I may have interrupted his mood. But yeah, see those, see they've come out there. They're kind of reddish color with a little hook at the end of the pedipalp there. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he was about to make a sperm web. So I'm going to take the beetle out and just give him some water and just leave him be. Because if he was really hungry, he would have eaten that beetle by now. But finally we get to see a cool view of him. Here's a better view of him. Took the lid off. Usually he's buried in there. So I really think he's looking for a place to make a sperm web. So I'm going to remove this beetle here and give it to some other lucky tea. And I'm just going to give him some water and let him do his thing. But it's good to actually see this guy for once. We don't usually get a good view of him. So I don't think he's due for a molt, so. Well, like I said, he's already mature. He's just got to make his web. Isn't he cool looking though? Yeah. It's a shame you're not a female, but we'll take you. Look at that. You don't get a good view of him like we are now. Alright, I'm going to take some pictures and then leave him alone. Alright, next.